Hey guys, welcome back to Zakari Hikari. My name is Zach, and here we discuss everything related to conscious manifestation, consciousness, higher consciousness, manifestation, all that good stuff, Neville Goddard, law of assumption. So I just felt really inspired to come on here and just make a quick video for you guys as I just got off the phone with a client. And if you don't know, I did open coaching recently. I think I posted about it. If you're interested, see all the details in my info box below or in the description of this video. Okay, so this client was saying that she wanted financial security. She feels like she's never been financially secure, and she's really worried. She recently moved, and she got a new apartment, and she just feels as though she doesn't have enough money. She doesn't know what she wants to do for work right now. She feels like though she's too old to find a new job, and she just keeps telling the story every time about I don't have enough. I feel financially insecure. I feel as though I don't have enough money. I am afraid, how am I going to make money? And every time she's telling that story, her focus and awareness is on being the person who is financially insecure and doesn't have enough money. Like, that's it. That's who she's being, right? So I had to guide her back. And again, oftentimes people, they want the thing right now, right? They want it, and then they say they don't understand it. And that's why I'm trying to unpack this in a larger perspective, but I know you guys also appreciate these more condensed, like, do this video. So I'm trying to help you guys get to both levels because you want to see the higher perspective. Once you understand the higher perspective, which is it's a longer journey to get there, but it is worth it. But at the same time, it's all the same stuff. Decide it, be it, tell the story, fall out of it, fall back into it, decide it, be it, tell the story, fall back out of it, fall back into it. That's it. Okay, even Neville Goddard said it's gonna feel really unnatural. She said, well, what if I don't feel, when I'm telling myself that I'm financially free and when I go to bed at night and I say thank you, I'm so grateful to be financially free. And I just said, that's of course, because that's not the story you've been telling yourself the whole time. It's going to feel very unnatural at first. Tell the story anyways. And you have to be honest with yourself of where your mind is going. You can't expect to do this for one day, guys, and then come back the next day and be like, okay, my life is all fixed. Like, no, that's not how it works. You have to keep telling the story. You have to keep being that person. You have to keep stepping into that awareness and that identity. That's the only way that your reality is going to harden into fact. Persist, persist, persist. Even Neville Goddard said, it doesn't matter how long you're staying in the state of that new person for. It just matters how often you return back to it. And how do you return back to it? Through whatever process you feel like. But you have to make sure that you're always being aware of who you're being. That's it. For anything. Okay? So for this client, I'm looking forward to success once she really decides who she's going to be in telling that new story. Now, I can tell with her, she does have a lot of doubts because she's newer to the law. She doesn't fully understand all the basics necessarily, and that's why I'm really trying to teach you guys these more in-depth videos on consciousness. What is consciousness? Everything. Quantum physics, reality shifting. I'm trying to kind of explain it a little more for you so it's easier to understand. So when you start doing the processes and then you are like, oh, there goes my awareness again, you shift back to it. Okay? Life can only be as you are. Life is only ever reflecting who you're being from moment to moment to moment. Time does not exist. Whatever happened before, whatever's happening now, doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. It's one moment of now from frame to frame to frame to frame to frame. And you choose in each frame who you're being. And if you're telling the story that you don't have what you want, or you're not financially free, or blah, 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 no shit, that's what your life is going to be. You have to tell yourself, you have to be the one to say, all right, I'm going to do the work. I'm going to actually focus my awareness, going from I am, so you trust what you're doing, and then telling the story. Okay, I hope this is making sense, guys. I just wanted to hop on here really fast and make a shorter video. We've been doing a little bit longer, slogs lately, and I've been trying to really go into the depths of it. But I just wanted to kind of make this a little bit more apparent because every time I've had a client who's successful, what happens is they become successful and they get the one thing, and then their awareness shifts to something else, and their awareness shifts to something else, and then their awareness shifts to something else. So you can work on your self-concept all fucking day, but if you're not actually changing who you are into the ultimate self-concept of I am, which is the only ultimate, limitless, perfect self-concept, then you're always going to be fixing something wrong with you. And the more you think that there's something to fix, or you have to keep bettering this, or you have to do better at this, you have to be better at this, you're just going to keep finding more shit to fix. Like, I was in that loop for way too long until finally I was just like, no, I got it. And my whole life just like, boom, just like that. Like, I cannot stress this enough to you guys. And as you get more advanced at this and you keep identifying with your I am, it's a whole other level of craziness, because you start shifting realities in every moment, and you like shift timelines, and then you see like there's no continuity anymore between what people are saying or what people are doing. It shifts so instantly, it actually gets insane. But the only way to keep what it is that you want, yes, you want to keep shifting your awareness back to being the person that you want. You want to keep thinking those thoughts and telling yourself those things. Yes, the more you're shifting back to being that person, the more naturally you're going to stay in that as your dominant state anyways. That's what reprogramming the subconscious mind is. But the fact when you say, I have to reprogram my subconscious mind, you're already setting yourself up for failure by saying that there's something wrong with you. Yes, acknowledge and become aware of what you're thinking about your life and your circumstances and your situation. Become aware of it. And then change it. Like, change it. I don't know how, like, I feel like I'm trying to be as direct as possible with you guys. I really hope that this is hitting with you. But you are the sole thinker in your reality. You are the sole consciousness. I explain this in my video where everyone is a separate point of consciousness with their own little reality bubble. Everyone has their own. Everyone is reality, but everyone is infinite. And you're choosing which versions of people, events, circumstances, everything you're aligning with. That's it. It's limitless. Like, heaven is on earth. This is heaven. I'm sorry, but when you die, you don't go anywhere. The energy doesn't go anywhere. You just go back to the energy, because the energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transmuted or exchanged. It cannot actually ever disappear. So you just go back to it, and it just keeps going again and again and again. There's no end to it. Okay? So I wanted you guys to really enjoy this life that you have. Dare to dream. Dare to dream. Like, dare to actually decide what it is that you want and claim it. Be it. Do it. Tell the story. Enjoy telling the story. Go in your imagination. Like, once you understand that imagination is literally the only reality, and you're imagining as I am, like the world is your oyster. You've bought the pearl. All right. I love you guys. I just wanted to get this one out there. It just came to me really quick. What I am going to do is I'll probably post this one now, and then I have another short one that I just did, just kind of catching up with you guys. And then I have a little bit longer one that I did again on the second part of the consciousness, explanation. And then there's one other part to it, and then we're just going to be unpacking with client stories and going from there. Coaching is already like completely. I can't imagine. I honestly can't believe how quickly this is like just like boom. So I love that you guys love working with me. But again, the power is within you. You can do this. Decide it. Be it. Have it. That is it. Okay. All right. I love you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, like, subscribe, comment, and let me know, your thoughts, your opinions, everything. I love hearing from you guys. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.